There are a lot of ways that swimming pools can get damaged in the cold months. In fact, most damage actually happens in the wintertime. So we're going to explain in this video the Orenda way to properly close a pool for winterization and to open it up in the spring for a happy season. I'm Eric Knight with Orenda. Let's get started. The first thing that we need to consider when we're closing down a pool at the end of the season is how cold is the water going to be, right? We got to predict that the weather is going to get colder and colder, and depending on your climate, pools can freeze. Well, that has a dramatic impact on the LSI. So we need to adjust our water chemistry in preparation for that cold water. Do not forget about water temperature. This is the most neglected chemistry when it comes to winterizing. People don't think about it, and then you come back in the spring and suddenly the pool is etched and there's crystals everywhere. It's a big problem. So make sure you're predictively planning for the LSI. Here's the Orenda first step. Once you have balanced the LSI for where it's going to be, you're going to have high pH, high alkalinity, put in our phosphate remover PR-10,000 because we're trying to knock out phosphates towards the end of the season. Come back 1 week later, vacuum it out, and put our enzyme CV-600 in there. You may want to chlorinate this as well. After that, winterize as normal. You're going to probably blow out the lines, lower the water level, do whatever you do normally. But what we've done is we've done a deep clean on the system between the phosphate remover and the enzyme so that the inside of the pipes are a little bit cleaner before you blow out the lines. After you blow out the lines and you lower that water, recheck that chemistry because the LSI is pretty unforgiving in the winter months. There's no need for a sequest in the wintertime. I know that sounds kind of counterintuitive because in the industry, a lot of people throw a lot of sequest in towards the end of the year, but to be honest with you, you're kind of wasting money. So we say there's really no need. But let's talk about opening now. When you come to open it in the spring, the water's still going to be pretty cold. So when you lift off that lid or you come back and you add more water, whatever it is, check the chemistry and let's make sure that that LSI is balanced. Do that on day one. Add your chlorine, and another thing, clean the filters. Clean out the pipes. We don't want to have any of that old contamination getting in there when you're putting in new water. Do the right thing while there's nobody using the pool. It's the easiest time to do it. We say add chlorine and you can add our phosphate remover, PR-10,000, on the same day. They work hand in hand. But wait until the water temperature gets above 65 degrees before you add anything else from our product line. The enzyme CV-600 and the chelate SC-1000, they don't work really well in cold water, so wait until the water temperature gets up. And until that point, just be balancing your chemistry with chlorine for good sanitation to clean it up, and balancing the adjusters to make sure your LSI is compliant. And one final note, when you do add SC-1000, it's going to wipe out your chlorine. So do this before people are swimming in the pool, and make sure you hand feed chlorine so it can catch up after that initial dose, and then you should have a happy season. I'm Eric Knight with Orenda. If you want these procedures and more in more detail, go on our website or contact us directly on Facebook or our website. We're happy to help you out. Thanks for your time.